Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Colleagues, I come today to honor somebody who's been honored in many other areas of our country already, but this is the first time he's been honored in our state. On last November, TFC Mapes and Trooper Cadets South were on patrol in Conyers, Georgia, when they had a car come through the radar at 103 miles an hour. They gave pursuit, didn't go very far, and the car that they were chasing got in a racing contest with another car. And when the blue lights came on, they went in separate directions. They followed the initial car, went up the ramp in Conyers. They tried to dodge the troopers, pulled into a gas station, and the troopers pulled in the other side and blocked them. Both of them got out the car and ran on foot. Trooper Mace chased the passenger, and Trooper Cadet South chased the driver. All of a sudden, Trooper Mace found that he was in the field of fire for several bullets, and he got struck, and he couldn't fire back because people in the gas station were behind him, and he couldn't fire for fear of maybe hitting one of them. Subsequently, he went to the side, and Trooper South heard the gunshots. He'd gone in a different direction, so he came back to help, and after he went off to the side, he had an open shot, and Mays shot the perpetrator, who continued on. But together they ran him down, and they arrested him. Both people were convicted felons. They were intoxicated, and they both had weapons. Subsequent to that, Trooper Mace was nominated for the Trooper of the Year for the Southern District of the International Association of Chiefs of Police, which he won. And then he was entered into the contest for the National Trooper of the Year, along with a trooper from Vermont, one from Missouri, and one from Idaho. And he was the national winner. So Trooper Mapes is the National Trooper of the Year for the United States. You want to say something? He's got quite a history. You all know I was in the Marines, and I've been very passionate about my prior experience with some of you out here who are in the Army. And it hurts my mouth to say this, but he's a veteran of the United States Army, too. I think the Colonel would like to say something first.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Speaker, for having us here today. And I just wanted to say something very briefly, but a lot of people, they ask us, why do we train the way we do? Should we not lower our standards of training? Once you hear this type of action happen, that's why we train the way we do. It'd been easy for Trooper Mates to feel that pain in his side, turn around and go about his business and go back. But he saw there were citizens at another gas station where this armed guy was going, and he knew that it was him that had to stand up and take action to prevent those people from getting injured or possibly killed. And we just want to say, be thinking about Madison and Taylor. They had to hear about this, that their husbands were in a gunfight, and hear about that. And luckily they're both okay, but they are stalwarts for their family. And we just want to say thank you. But it's people like this, when evil raises their head, it's people like this that stand up and stand in the gap and keep us safe. So thank you very much.
And I don't know whether he wants to or not, but I'm going to ask Trooper Mates. He gave a pretty good speech at the IACP conference in Orlando. So both of them are college graduates. Mapes went to North Georgia College, and South went to Georgia Southern. So if Trooper Mapes would like to say a few words.
Yes, sir. Thanks, sir.
Or even if you don't.
Well, good morning, everyone. I want to say, first off, thank you for having us here. Thank you for honoring us in this big way. I heard it pretty well while we were down at the IICP conference, that this profession for us is a calling. It's not something that we do for a paycheck. It's not something we do because it's a necessity. It's something we were called to do. And for me, and Logan was my cadet at the time, and I can't thank him enough for being there for me. And I know that the way that I am, the way that he is, this is truly what we're supposed to do, what we're meant to do in this world. And thank everybody here. I want to thank you for my command staff for having our backs. Thank everyone underneath the Gold Dome for having our backs and allowing us to actually do our job and protect the citizens of Georgia. Thank you.
And while they're here, I'd like to introduce some other people. Madison Mapes, who's his wife, that got the phone call that he'd been shot. Trooper South, who was a cadet in trooper school at the time, but has now graduated and is a trooper in Athens, and his wife, Taylor. Lieutenant Colonel Robert Balcom, and I see some more of the command staff that's come in since then, but and most especially I'd like to recognize Julie Mapps, his mother, who's in the upstairs, and some of their family members. So, thank you very much. Thanks, John.
Thank you, Colonel Chairman Hitchens. Let's have all of our brave men and women. I see a lot of you here today that are wearing that blue and gray. There's some in the gallery. If y'all all stand, and let us show you our appreciation and our great gratitude to you for you keeping us safe. Thank you all. There's been a lot said, and I'll just add, we cannot thank you enough for the sacrifices your families make and you troopers, command staff make on behalf of the people of Georgia. You are truly appreciated, and we can guarantee you that. Thank you for your service.